What's up, everybody? This is the Full Service with Mr. Full Service, and I've got a video for you guys. So earlier, I was having a conversation with a guy on TikTok, and we were talking about victimhood and the victimhood mindset, and why victimhood is not something that you want to push onto impressionable minds because that does not set them up for a bright future. So there was a social experiment that was actually done, and I'm going to shut up and I'm going to play the video so you can see what I'm talking about. So
experiment with a group of women, and they put scars on their faces, and they told these women that they're going into a job interview, and the purpose of the experiment is to find out whether people with facial disfigurements face discrimination. They showed them the scars in the mirror. The women saw themselves with these scars, and as they led them out of the room, they said, we're just going to touch it up a little bit. And as they touched it up, they removed the scarring completely. So the women went into the job interview thinking that they are scarred, but actually being their normal selves. And the result of the experiment is that those women then came back reporting massively increased level of discrimination. Indeed, many of them came back with comments that the interviewer had made that they felt were referencing their facial disfigurement. And this is why I think this ideology of victimhood is so dangerous, because if you preach to people constantly that we're all oppressed, then that primes people to look for that.
So they took these ladies, they put prosthetic scars on them, let them look at the scars, and saw how it disfigured their faces. And then they were going to do an interview, and a social experiment was to see how they did with this job interview, to see if the interviewer or whatever was going to make any comments or even look at it. But what they did was they removed the scar. So it was their normal face, but the women, they didn't tell them. So the ladies went into there with the mindset that they still had this hideous scar on their face. So they actually made up scenarios and things that the person was saying that they thought was in reference to the scar without saying it directly. That is the problem when you push oppressor narratives and victim mentalities, because they will start to see things that aren't even there. They will equate everything to what they've been indoctrinated into believing. And that is why I was saying earlier that we got to get rid of that victim mindset and that victim mentality and that oppressor mindset, because if you have a part of society that believes that they are being oppressed, you also have to understand that they also believe that the other part of society is the oppressor. And like I said, that is never going to create a society of unity. It is creating a society of division. So that's what I have for y'all today. If you like this video, please comment, share. Make sure you follow our social medias. We're on Twitter now. We're on Rumble. We're on Facebook. We're still on TikTok. And of course, we're on YouTube. So it's Mr. Full Service, no spaces in between. Okay. If you go to my TikTok, the link is in the bio to all of our social media except for Twitch. You'll have to, of course, go look for that in Twitter. So, all right, y'all. Much love. This has been the Full Service with Mr. Full Service, and we will catch y'all next time. Peace.